All right, back in Bitball. We got a big game against Arizona to start this episode. As I said, this game against the Mets becomes a huge game if we can beat Arizona in this one. So, I'd like to be able to do a little more about team morale. We have a good chunk of money, $128,000. So I'm not that nervous about upgrading things, but it's still expensive. 16,000 bytes is still a lot, and we're only going to be at 44% player morale, which isn't fantastic. But I don't really think there's anything else we can do, so let's go and play Arizona. Are we in Arizona? No, we're in our home ballpark. That's Intech. Gotta love Arizona and their teals. Let's put us in our reds. Nice little retro matchup. Teal Arizona versus the Expos. Every baseball hipster's wet dream. Sullivan. Bakara. 1, 2, 3, first inning. Nicely done. Up comes Cunningham. This guy sucks. Leadoff home run. 464. That was not a great first pitch. I put that thing in the seats without hesitation. This guy does not have a lot of velocity on his pitches. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing it real good off this guy. 2-0. 3-1 pitch. I was expecting him to put one right down the pipe. He didn't. That one is. And we lined it to first. Giannino. Another. He's just leaving those sliders right over the heart of the plate. Giannino drives a single into the gap, which is not something you should ever say. I want those balls in the gap to be doubles, but that's strike 3. But nice first inning. 5 hits, 2 runs. And they're hitless too. We are smiling right now. Got to remember, it's only a 2-0 lead. That's a vanishingly small lead, both in real baseball and in this game. Wells fouls one off. Wells again struck out. Arnold swinging at crap. That one's right down the middle. See, when he throws that pitch, it's just the most hittable thing on the planet. I'm sorry. He just hangs that slider right down the middle, and it's a double for Arnold. And we go back around to the top of the order. Cunningham with a chance to do some damage. That fastball on the outside, I'm not seeing it too good. That one's right down the middle. Oh, right out to right field. They get an extra hit, but no more offense. They get their first hit of the game from the 8-hitter. It's a double. Lopez walks first and third. Bakara doubles him in, and we are already struggling to keep this lead. We now no longer have the lead. Ducky from the 2-hole grounds out. It's an RBI ground out, and this game is tied at 2 apiece. Up comes Shoji. That ball should have been in the seats, but it's fouled off. 1-2 pitch. Tried to sneak that fastball by me, didn't get away with it, and that is a nasty strike 3 pitch. Fisher puts that ball into orbit. 600-foot bomb. What did I say about leaving those sliders over the plate, Pena? What did I say about that? And he does it again, and that one's in the gap. He's got to stop throwing that slider. Just stick to the fastballs. Just move the fastball around. That works enough to fool my dumb ass. God. Those outside pitches, I just reach for them. That's what it is. I got to just see if the pitch is really outside or not. That one was really outside. It just started inside, and I hacked at it. Come on, let's hold the lead. We do. This has been a really nice pitching performance, despite the 2 runs. We've gotten really good work from our starter today. Wellesley swinging absolute garbage. Wells is not that talented of a hitter, I can't lie. I want a second baseman with a real bat, man. I really do. Dude, what am I swinging at? We have 9 hits in this game. I might be getting on myself a little much, but situationally, we got to hit better. All right, we're going to Robertson. I don't care. I want this one too bad. Bases loaded. Ducky up. Here we go. Game right here. Walked him. Walked him with the bases loaded and a run didn't score, I think. Flies out to center. Are we going to get out of it? Ichikawa, the cleanup hitter. You got to figure he's due. Robertson. Got him. Struck him out. And we head to the bottom of the 5th, still holding on to a 1-run lead. And Cunningham's going to go up there and hack at air. Shoji, his fastball. Oh, this is a new guy. Yeah, see, I'm just not hitting those fastballs that are inside and outside. I guess I just have to make a point and lay off of them. See, bro, that one's right down the middle. Fouled it off. Oh, I thought that was another hanging slider. It wasn't. Robertson's still out there. the 5-hitter to start. It's a single. I don't like that. It's a walk. We're going to go to Lucian. Double ties the game. Line out to center. 5-3. It's about to be more than 5-3. It's 8-3. This game's over. I'm disgusted. Okay. Let's just hack it air and lose. I'm too angry at that. Yeah, I mean, this season's pretty much cooked after that. This season is pretty much cooked after that. I guess I should have scored 11 runs if I wanted to complain. I guess I should have just scored 11 runs if I wanted to whine about it. We got 9 hits. I think they got 9 hits in that 5th inning, though. Strike 3. Still out here swinging at garbage. Popped up. Oh, nice. It gets down. It's going to be 10-4. Comes Wells. Definitely taking a pitch here. Taking another pitch. 3-2. That's over the plate. And that's going to be caught by the right fielder to end the game. It's an 8-run 6th inning that just crushes us. Crushes all of our hopes and dreams. I'm like maybe even thinking about simulating this Mets game. I mean, it's our absolute last prayer. We're 3 games behind the Mets. If we win this, we're going to just have to play the Phillies game too. We're going to just play until we're eliminated at this point. In Queens. Which one looks like either City or Shea? I mean, neither of them. That's actually kind of close. That kind of resembles where the Mets might play. That's the Metsiest. I don't see a more Metsy one. Yeah. This is a pretty Metsy stadium right here. Japanese style field, that's cool. This guy's got some piss on his fastball, huh? We are just going to have to twitch react to this fastball. I'm watching it right out of the hand. I'm a second and a half late. This guy has some velo on him. Okay, well, it'd be nice to be able to, if we had a pitcher like that, and actually watch him work, because it sucks to try to hit. Oh, dude. Giannino fouled off. Ball. Right down the middle. And I swing and miss. Saito actually manages to make contact. I'm proud. Proud father. Fouled off. Dude, Saito has shown some improvement. Just bumping that hit rating. He's making contact with all these pitches, and he had a home run. There we go. We finally swing and miss. Another hit. There's a double. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We just got to play out these innings. And Murata gets out of the jam. Very impressive. Second and third, 1 out, and he gets out of it. It's almost enough to make me actually want to give him some run support, but that's clearly not something I'm capable of. We just got to tire this guy out. Nice ball, speaking of. I don't know what happened there. Maybe drop third strike. I couldn't tell if I hit it or not. Outside, 2-2. That's a filthy pitch. Oh, man, did you see that? Did you see that sequence? That outside slider to the slider that then cuts in over the plate. Oh, man. And then I'm just living in fear of it the next at-bat. That was disgusting. That was filthy. What a piece of pitching. And we finally give up a home run to give up the lead. I felt like we've been behind this entire game with how this guy is pitching. And how I'm not hitting, for being honest. Because I didn't hit that well in that last game, I feel like even. I mean, the game made me feel that way at least. Fisher, come on. Hit it. Ah. I can't even. I'm late on these fastballs right down the middle. And I'm sitting on them, and I still can't hit them. He's got so much velo. It's nuts. Single. 2 outs. Guy on second. All right. Come on, Cervantes. Okay. Ball 4. Giannino. Ball. Such a disgusting pitch. That slider just cuts back over the plate. It's like the devil. That ball almost gets out of here. First and second. Go back to first. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Saito, this is the closest thing we've had to any kind of scoring opportunity in this game, and that's not a good pitch. They don't get the out at third. Bases loaded. Nobody out. He's lost a little command. I'm absolutely taking 2 pitches with Gomez here. Let's go. This game is tied. I'm taking with Wells, too. Ball 4. He walks the 8 and 9 hitter to give us the lead. Man, this game has got some entertainment value, doesn't it? Almost every game has something going on. Every game has something crazy going on. That ball's driven in the gap. Base hit. It's going to be a 2-run double. Let's go. It's a 4-1 Montreal lead here in New York. Just foul. Cunningham sits on that one. No, pops it foul. Come on, Cunningham. Drives it. No, he doesn't drive it. It's a pop to second base. Forget I said anything. Shoji can get it done. Shoji sits on that fastball and pops it foul. Oh, got greedy. Come on, Fisher. Let's go. Let's go. Big 3-run insurance home run. 509 feet. What a bomb. Hitting, pitching, and the 3-run home run. Sorry, it was pitching, defense, and the 3-run home run. Hitting, pitching, and the 3-run home run. Hitting, pitching, and hitting. Hitting, pitching, and, oh yeah, also 3-run home runs. Isn't that just hitting? Shut up. Shut up. I thought it was hitting, pitching, and doing. Shut up. No one cares about defense. No one cares about defense, pitching, and doing. Hitting, pitching, and the 3-run home run. Hitting, hitting, and hitting. How about that? 7-1 Montreal. And, hey, Ruben likes hitting too. 7-2. See, the Mets like to hit too. The Mets also like hitting. We're going to put in Robertson so we don't blow this completely. All right, 7-3. We stem the tide there. Giannino. I wasn't even going to talk about it. I would be so disgusted if they came back that it would just be dead silence. And I mean, I'm helping them come back by sitting here and swinging at this garbage. Okay. I was really mad. I thought that was a strike. I really thought that broke back over the plate. All right. Okay. Robertson. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. They can tie this game right here. We're going to put Lucian in. Entertainment. It's entertainment. Just tell yourself that while you're sitting in the dugout chewing on your gum. Livid. They hit 9 home runs. We actually might not be able to do this. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches, too. There's one. This is a big stadium, too. This is a big park. Going to be tough to get the ball out of when it comes down to when he loses energy. And they put in a new pitcher in the middle of the home run derby. Wow. All right. I mean, luckily it doesn't count swings and misses. I can't hit this dude. What is happening? Game. This is interesting. What is going on? I literally can't make contact with the ball. All right. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, because this is more than a little weird. I mean, it's not counting any of the outs, and I literally can't make contact. I've also never seen it change pitchers during the home run derby. I'm just thinking this is a glitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a little editing magic. Okay, and we're back in Bitball. Yeah, we're just going to sim this game against the Mets. I'm not going to try to play the whole thing again. Let's put it back in the Mets park, though, just for realism's sake. If we win, it's a nice bonus. If we lose, it's honestly expected. Up. Sorry, wait. Gotta go here. Wait, sorry, where is, Oh, it's in store. Sorry. Restore premium. Nice, okay. Play. And let's just sim it. And we do lose 11-5. So it's not as brutal as last time. But, Murata definitely does throw ridiculous big balls. We're going to sim this one, too. Yeah, the season's over. The season's over. That was it. So we're going to sim the rest of the games and do the offseason because we have no chance here. And we're going to hope that we don't screw up re-signing like we did last time. Because I'm honestly already looking forward to the offseason. We get a 4-3 win there. Let's see who did what. Cunningham 2 for 2 with a walk. Shoji hits a home run. Fisher with a double. Cervantes, Giannino, and Saito all with walks. Okay. Brian Fisher, we can't boost anything, but he does level up. Benitez. Benitez is 30. He's not too bad. I think does Timothy Lucian? I think he does. Yeah, that's the only thing he has. He's a control pitcher. Yeah, we need a better DH than Saito. That's a really big off-season priority. Improving DH and improving shortstop. Because on paper we're not a bad team. Benitez and Murata. I mean, who is a better pitcher? We don't really have a complete pitcher on the staff. We have 3 good pitchers and no great pitcher. And it's very apparent whenever we go up against a great pitcher just how much this team is missing a great pitcher. So it's not a guarantee that we can get that. But on paper, a great pitcher would be probably the main priority. But that's a lot easier said than done. Murata's 27. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the kind of thing where, like, Murata and Benitez, it's a lot of money between the two of them. Neither of them have been particularly good, although the team morale hasn't been particularly high. But I do like Sullivan, and he's got an extra year on his contract, and I like the idea of keeping him around. But I just don't trust the re-sign system after my first season playing through, where I thought I re-signed some players basically like from this screen, from the roster screen, and then it didn't seem to keep that re-signing when it came to the off-season re-sign phase. But I mean, just inevitably, the draft is going to be so huge. You almost hope that that we don't simulate well here. Remember when we were chasing Pittsburgh? They fucked off and won the division. They messed off and won the division. Let's put him in Bananas Foster Field just to hurt him, and we crush him. 13-9. Maybe we should have simmed the whole season. Cunningham 4 for 5. Shoji 4 for 5. Fisher 3 for 5. Big offensive day. Sullivan gives up 10 hits but hangs in there. Julian Cunningham, we can unfortunately only upgrade his defense. Brian Fisher just keeps leveling up. I'd say Benitez throws the better breaking ball. Yeah. And look at this. We're 2 games back with 2 games to go. Remember when I said I was going to sim the rest of the season? Not anymore. Not anymore. We're going to play against Colorado, and because I'm not very good at the game, that's probably a mistake. But you know what? Let's see if we can level anybody up. Let's see if we can train anybody. 8,000 bytes. That's more than worth it to level up Shoji's power literally all the way. I'm definitely down with that. Can we train Sullivan is the pitcher that I wanted to keep. No. I want to train Sullivan. We can't. Can we train Arnold? We can get Zion Arnold's power up a little bit. That's important. Can we train Saito anymore? It's probably not that worth it. I don't really want to keep him. Let's get Giannino's contact up a little bit. For only 1,000 bytes. Can Wells do anything? Can Wells get any better? His hitting can go up a little bit. Gomez's defense could only improve. I mean, you know what? I'm so sick of giving up runs. That might help a little. I'm so sick of giving up runs. It might help to upgrade everybody's defense a little bit. No. We need to win these games. Cervantes, oh, he's not young. That's a shame. He's a good hitter now, though. Better hitter than he was. All right. I mean, absolute last chance saloon. Are we in Colorado? We are. Let's do this. Against my better judgment, we're not simming. The sim has very much worked, and here we are against Trejo, who I have not been able to hit historically, and I'm already starting to think it was a mistake not simulating this game. Ugh. Come on, fish. Popped up. See, this is why I'm a simulation gamer. I'm not so much of a gameplay gamer. When I hit a home run, I'm going to be super hyped. That ball drops in. There's the first hit of the game. Saito. It's just a nasty pitch. Get out in front of that one and we pop it up. It's another home run. It's 3-0. We just got to stay within striking distance and get this guy tired. But it's not exactly a beneficial position to be working from. You know, you'd rather be playing from ahead. You'd rather not be having to climb out of a hole every game. All right, come on, Shoji. Here we go. Big chance to tie the game. That's not a chance to tie the game. Come on, Fisher. Nasty pitching. And also, the quick count's just giving us 2 strike counts. It's really not that fair. We're going to put in Robinson here. Yeah, okay. Why did I do this? Why did I fucking do this? I'm just, okay. Just insult to injury. I mean, we can try to give it our everything to mount an insane comeback because this literally is the season here. So if you guys want to just hang in here and believe, I have a bridge to sell you because that's not happening. Wells, you know what? We've only got 4 more outs. We're totally going to win the last game that we simmed to. We might have actually had a shot to make the playoffs if I would have simmed this game. Don't you guys forget it. Hold me accountable. Get angry in the comments at me for being stupid. Please. 2-hit performance. When we need it the most, he was not there. He was gone. He was staring at trash. There's a home run. Finally, 9-1, huh? Just dust off the bats in the 6th inning when it's already been too late for an hour. Come on, Cervantes, please. Can we just like... No, we can't. No, we can't give a good account of ourselves. I mean, that game, they just came out and hammered us. Also, the line score is wrong there. That adds up to 10 runs for Colorado. They only had 9. There's some like scorekeeping and bookkeeping errors in this game that are kind of funny. Murata have the stamina to go deep into games. Yes, he does. But that's it. That's the season. The Mets won. So it doesn't matter. The Mets won. That's nice. The Mets won, so we don't have to thrash ourselves for it. We can look at the standings when the season's over. Let's just sim this game against Washington. And we get a win. All right. So we made it look respectable. We wouldn't have made the playoffs even if we did sim that game, like I said. And yeah, we are not in the playoffs. Let's look at all the standings. So Pittsburgh finishes 16-7. The Mets 12-8. We go 9-11, finishing 3rd, and Philly finishes in dead last. In the South, Atlanta wins. Oh, I see. So Colorado didn't make the playoffs. So it must just be the best records then. The best 4 records, because it's not about who makes the top 2 in the division. It's just the best 4 records. So I guess we probably weren't actually close to a playoff spot then. But Miami and Washington might be the worst team in the whole league. Now LA goes 5-15. Washington had a way worse run diff though. Arizona 14-7. They win that division to make the playoffs. It was just Cincinnati, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, and Arizona that made it in the NL. So San Diego was a tough luck loser there. In the AL, it looks like just Toronto made it out of the East. Boston didn't make it at 10-10. Baltimore were the worst team in the league at 4-16. Cleveland goes 18-5 to make the playoffs. Minnesota go 15-5 and miss. That can happen? Wow. I'm kind of speechless. Tampa goes 12-10 and makes it because they won their division. Eye roll. And then Portland goes 16-5. Oakland also gets squeezed out at 13-7. That is a strong American League, and the Angels at 4-16. So the 2 worst teams are the Angels and the Orioles. It's tradition. We're going to look at them and laugh because we were, of course, slightly better. The Yankees having the 31st rated defense is very realistic. There's Anaheim. They have a couple good players, and I don't know, the fall off doesn't seem to be that bad. I can't look at their lineup in that way. Okay, whatever. Well, I showed you the team. And their team was Baltimore, I believe, who are ranked. Yeah, it's their pitching that's bad. And yeah, they have a big fall off. They don't have too many. They don't have anybody rated at 70. Their best pitcher is their ace. Their best player is their ace, and then that's it. It's a giant fall off. So it's Cleveland against Pittsburgh from our division. That's a really nice World Series. Cleveland with an 18-5 record right now to the playoffs. And Cleveland wins the World Series. Do we recognize any of these players who won awards? No. Nobody retires. And let's re-sign Shinji. See, I said I don't want to re-sign Murata and Benitez. I definitely don't want to re-sign Gomez or Wells. We're just going to do Robertson and Arnold. And hopefully that saves us a good amount of money here. Only increased by $1 million. And we let Murata, Benitez, Gomez, and Wells go. And it is draft time. So we get rid of 4 players and we're going to bring in 3. You bring in 3 players in the draft. I am very, very excited for this draft to add some young talent to our team. We have the 14th pick, so it's not fantastic. But, hey, there's a 60 overall DH right there. That's what we were looking for. Jamison Harvey, only 20 years old. He's going to develop and have great speed. Hard for me not to pick him. Robert Weaver, Noriko Kikuchi, Kano. Yeah, I don't see a player anywhere near the quality of Harvey. We're absolutely taking Jamison Harvey. And we're absolutely going to cut Saito. That's an easy decision. Round 2. Kano doesn't have a bit total next to his name, which is strange, but I also don't know if I want him. We definitely need a second baseman, and Park has pop. Chan-Woo Park. That's a great name. That's an awesome baseball name. Chan-Woo Park is head and shoulders above anybody else we're looking at right now. I don't see anyone else. I don't know who we're going to find on page 2 that's going to be better than Park. I kind of like Braylon here. If I can click on him again. Adam Braylon. He's decent. Peyton Big has big pop. I didn't even mean to do that. Pun not intended. But he does. He has big pop. But nah, we're taking Park. That's an easy decision. We draft Park, and then let's draft. I don't see I see Cruz here as a starter. He's actually okay. He's 21. He's actually okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to take him. Decent little 3-starter. Let's see who got picked. Kelly, the relief pitcher by Seattle, looks like the best player available, actually. Pick skipped. That's funny. You can skip your pick. Big went to the Giants, I see. And okay. We still have 2 spots left on our roster, it looks like. There's Park. There's our drafted players. Cruz is a starter. Yeah. So we have Sullivan and Cruz right now. Cruz is going to be the 3-starter, obviously. We're going to sign a reliever and get rid of Calderon. Giannino maybe can stay. Cruz is going to be the 3-starter. Park is going to be in the lineup. We've got a power-packed lineup right now. Arnold is the only guy that doesn't hit dingers in this lineup. Love the addition of Harvey right there in the middle of the order. The middle of this order is going to be awesome with Fisher, Shoji, Cunningham, and Harvey, man. We have no excuses not to hit next year already, but let's see how much money we have to work with. Sorry, where's free agents? There we go. Wait. We only have 21 million. Okay. So we only have 21 million to get, honestly, 3 players, right? Yeah, we need 2 starters in the lineup and a starter on and a starter. So we're missing second base and shortstop. So let's obviously go cheap. We kind of have no choice. We can't blow everything on a good second baseman or a good shortstop, even though I might like to. Think about how good we'd be if we brought in Isaiah Freeman, but he's also 35. Bautista's an okay hitter. Is Fried cheap? He's not that cheap. Gunn only wants 10 million. I really like Hyunmin Gunn. I really like that guy. I like the braids too. Parker 13 million. No, we're bringing in Gunn for 10 million. No question about it. Where is he? How is he not in the lineup? I guess we'll move forward and we'll edit it. We'll move forward and he'll be in there. Bautista 11 million. Wait, sorry. 11 million left. Okay. Whoops, I'm on the wrong screen. Free agents. Sorry, guys. Shortstop. We're not looking for shortstop. We're looking for starting pitcher. Biome only wants 2 million. Donovan. I mean, it looks right now like Gay. I mean, Gay has a little upside. He's young, too. I'm looking for a cheap guy with upside here. Honestly, kind of unfortunately. What just happened? Dude, this game sometimes. All right, back in a sec. All right, I'm back. So it says we have a full lineup and roster. I've only signed one more player. There was a problem where when I would go to the third page of the free agents, when I would try to back out, the game would crash, essentially. It would give me that black gray screen you guys saw. Right now, we have 2 second basemen in both Park and Gunn. So I imagine, hopefully, the game will move one of them to shortstop when the season starts. We don't actually technically need a position player anymore. We signed a starter, Murillo, right here. I think he's 24 or 25, and he's got potential there. He looks not that great right now, but right now I think the plan is probably, let's be honest, to let the bullpen take some hits and just have Robertson be a starter. Let's be real for now. We do want Cruz and Murillo to grow, and I don't know if that will happen, especially with Murillo if we have him in the bullpen. It might, especially if we use him as a closer, just like dedicated. The bullpen's going to be bad then, though. Robertson was kind of our guy for at least trying to limit damage, but he came into a lot of bad situations and ended up with a high ERA. It might be beneficial for him to move into the rotation, but that's my plan right now, to have Sullivan, Cruz, Robertson. This is a team that's going to be very, very driven by our lineup, and I'm just going to have to hit. I'm just going to have to practice, and I'm going to have to hit. We've got an awesome lineup on paper right now. Lots of power, lots of pop. But we do have room for one more player. It's just 6 million, and it's hard for me to stop this from crashing, but it's going to be some kind of pitcher, whether that be a starter or a reliever. Salinas looks pretty okay. He's got good movement. I wouldn't be like too opposed to bringing him in. I just know the game is going to crash if I try to exit off of any of these guys, unfortunately. So I can't really even look at them. But I don't think any of them are that good anyway. And I like Salinas only being 21. He's got really good movement. Let's just bring him in. He's better than Calderon. He'll be an okay option. And that's going to be it. It says we have the first ranked offense. So again, I really have no excuses. We have the first ranked offense and the 27th ranked pitching. So it's just going to be a matter of me trying to hit and keep up with the runs we're almost definitely going to give up. But our offense is going to be a whole tier above. New season. All right. Let's set this rotation and let's set this lineup. And when the episode starts, we're going to train some people, and hopefully the team will be even better by then. But we're going to move Murillo to the bullpen. It's going to be who do I want to be the ace? Let's have Sullivan be the ace for now, just because he should be the. Oh, you know what? The game doesn't let me order the starters like that. I guess Robertson is the ace. He just is, and Lucian is technically the closer, even if I might use Murillo in that role. But our pitching is not very good right now. Hopefully we can train our pitchers and get better before the season even starts, before even game one, again at the start of next episode. If Arnold was faster enough, I'd have him lead off. For now, I think he's still just a fun 9-hitter. Who should lead off? You prefer somebody with speed, but Park has all that power. He's not really a traditional leadoff hitter. Let's go with Cunningham, actually. Cunningham kind of has leadoffy vibes. He's got okay speed. He's a great defender in center field, and that's a reason why. Another thing, with a bad pitching staff, it's really going to behoove me to improve the hitting across the board. Sorry, the defense across the board, rather. You would think that having a team full of guys with excellent defense would help to limit runs in the simulation. So Arnold's going to bat 9th. Middle of the order kind of writes itself. I don't mind Shoji 2, Fisher 3, Harvey 4. Then you go Cervantes 5, definitely. A great hitter at this point. Park has all that power, and he's so young. Let's put him in the 6 hole. And you know what? Let's put Gunn 7 and Giannino 8. Even if Giannino does seem like a little bit more of a 7 hitter, I just want Gunn to get more at bats. Traditionally, you have the 7 hitter has a little more power, and the 8 hitter doesn't. But whatever. I like having a powerful hitter in the 8 hole, and then a really nice contact hitter behind him in the 9 hole. So I'm at least excited about this team's lineup heading into the season. And hopefully we do a bunch of damage this year and really make some hay here in this playoff race. Under manager Juan Pierre, which is my name. I would say shout out if you remember Juan Pierre, but come on, you guys all remember Juan Pierre. Everybody watching this has to remember Juan Pierre. There's no way. If you're watching this, you don't remember Juan Pierre. Absolute legend of 2000s baseball. Maybe, I mean, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Maybe Gary Sheffield, most famous player ever to wear those teal Marlins uniform. Like, who do you picture in that teal Marlins uniform? Dontrell Willis, maybe? But it's got to be either Dontrell Willis or Juan Pierre, no? Maybe, there's another play on Jorge Cantu. Remember Jorge Cantu? He played to like some crazy age in the Mexican League. All right, anyway, guys, we're going to be back in episode 4, yeah, and start season number 2. We got plenty of bites up there to spend on training our players when we come back. So that's going to be exciting. All right, guys. See you in the next one.